Brand new homes. How about a David Weekley home? We're going to talk with Kenneth Brown. He is the lead sales consultant in Woodland Hills, right here north of Houston, Texas, and it's called the Imagination Series that he is a part of. Kenneth, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me, Will.
Here you are. Everybody, when they get a home, I know after living in a home that was built in the 90s, next home I want brand new. That's what you're doing.
Absolutely. Brand new David Weekley home just north of Houston in the Woodlands Hills.
Brand new homes are beautiful, but also David Weekley, and let's tell people a little bit of an overview. You're not just in the Houston area, David Weekley, that is, but you're also around the United States. Give us a word on that.
Absolutely. We're David Weekley Homes. We're the largest privately owned builder in the United States. We're in 20 different markets across the United States, and our goal is to build dreams and enhance lives of our customers.
20 different markets. And now your market is Woodland Hills, north of Houston. Let's tell people a little bit about that location for those listening that have not been there out of state or even here in the Houston area. We may not have been up to Woodland Hills. Let's tell people what that is and what it looks like.
Sure. We're just north of Houston, just north of the Woodlands. So Howard Hughes developed the area out here, just north of the Woodlands in Willis, Texas. You know, the path of development is coming this way. Conroe has just been voted one of the fastest growing cities in the United States. So we're very lucky to be part of the community out here and have Howard Hughes as our developer.
And when you say it, the market as it's moving north beyond Conroe, beyond the Woodlands, it's moving in every direction in an incredible way. It's very interesting to be in real estate, and you probably think this too, at this point in time where the growth in this Houston area is exploding in every direction, and certainly yours.
Absolutely. We have a long-standing relationship with Howard Hughes for several years. We love working with them as a developer, and we're out here in the Woodlands Hills. We're also in Bridgeland, selling a 35, 42, and 50 and 60-foot home site product out there, along with a 55-foot patio and a 45-foot Imagination Series out here in the Woodlands Hills.
And when we think about Woodland Hills, when was the first house, let's say, sold there, or when was the development ready to go for people to buy homes there? How long ago?
It's been a couple of years now, so it's a world-class development. So you come out this way, take a look at all of the amenities that we have, world-class amenities. We've got a huge clubhouse, state-of-the-art gym, a pool, splash pad. We've even got a lazy river. It's an amazing development.
Yeah, that's interesting. My son last weekend or so took the family to a hotel somewhere around San Antonio, and that was one of the things they were bragging about. Hey, the kids are going to be able to enjoy the lazy river. Here, if you live in Woodland Hills, you can enjoy that lazy river just by being a resident, it sounds like.
Absolutely, every day.
That sounds good. I'm going to get a raft and maybe take a trial run if you'll allow me there, Kenneth.
Yeah.
But as far as sales sound like they're doing very well up there. Give us an idea of what's going on up there as far as how brisk it really is.
It really is brisk. The 45-foot Imagination Series, we've been open for a couple of months now. We've already got 10 sales. I was fortunate enough to sell all the inventory that we have out here right now, but we are in the process of building 6 brand new inventories out here, and we've got about 13 home sites left in the section that I'm in.
And the actual address, as far as the city, it's Willis, Texas. Is that correct?
It is Willis, Texas.
That sounds awesome. What are the price points up there, Kenneth?
My best valued home starts at $226 and goes up to $262, and then our 55-foot patio series starts around $295 and goes up to about $340.
So, how many square feet are these homes in those price points, roughly?
Roughly 1588 to about 3,200 square feet.
That sounds great. And now I haven't been there, but I'm picturing trees and some natural beauty up there that we might not have right here, real close to Houston.
Absolutely. So, I mean, we call it the Woodlands Hills for a reason. So we do have a lot of trees. There's miles and miles of walking trails all through the trees. It's a master plan community, so you can actually take those walking trails right to the schools.
Also, we've talked about on this show already the Fall Giving Campaign, and you're involved with the Howard Hughes Corporation as far as the Fall Giving Campaign. Give us an idea of what inspired your company to be a part of this Fall Giving, which is all through the month of September.
All through the month of September. So David Weekley Homes, we're very big on giving back to the community. So whenever Howard Hughes came up with this Fall Giving Campaign, we were 100% on board with it. So the whole month of September, starting September 1st, the Howard Hughes Corporation donate $500 to one of the buyers' charities, and David Weekley will match that up to $2,500.
So that is a super thing, helping people and helping the community, which is not a rarity in the real estate world. We know, especially here in Houston, the real estate community is always willing to help some of the great causes, right?
Exactly.
I want to go to the word where you call it the Imagination Series. How did it get that name, these homes that you're selling?
Well, the Imagination Series is whenever you walk into a home and you can imagine all the design selections and design collections that you can choose. Is we have a staff of 7 licensed designers that work for David Weekley, and they've come up with some design collections that are unbelievably beautiful. So a buyer, whenever they come into an Imagination Series home, can choose their floor plan, choose the exterior selections of their home, and choose one of the design collections that we have for the homes, and make the process a little bit easier and faster.
And as I mentioned, my home was built, like many people listening out there have homes that are built in a variety of decades. Mine happened to be built in the 90s, and we know homes in the middle of Houston might be in the 60s, 70s, even beyond. But each era of home building had its own things that were popular. Give us an idea, first of all, when people, and I sound like you've been in the new home business for a while, but when people walk into a new home there at Woodlands Hills, what is the thing that they're looking for that they may not have been looking for 5 years ago? But what are the things that they say, hey, Kenneth, man, we want this in a home? Or, wow, look at what you have. That's exactly, what are the trends you're seeing there?
Well, one of the main trends is an open, really light and bright floor plan. So what David Wickley's done with our designs is we've really opened up the floor plans, really big, huge island kitchens for bar stools. And one of the main reasons, Houston gets pretty hot. So one of the great things about David Wickley Homes is we are an environments for living diamond level builder. What that means to the homeowner is we build all of the exterior of our homes in 2x6 construction instead of 2x4s. So you're going to get a thicker wall, more insulation. It's going to be a stronger, thicker, more insulated, and more energy efficient home.
So right there, that extra space with those boards is affording you a better barrier to the heat.
Absolutely.
Give us an idea of some of the other energy efficient features that are part of a new David Weekley home.
Well, we have the radiant barrier in all of our homes. We do the poly seal around all the exterior, and the seal that we do. We really have a tight envelope to our homes. All of our AC units are high SEER rating AC units. The technology of our homes helps us maintain that. There's also a energy guarantee that we have for 3 years that we guarantee the energy usage for your home.
Well, I've never heard of that. That sounds good. How does that work? An energy guarantee?
So every room in the home is guaranteed to be at least 3 degrees in the center of the home, so your home is maintained at the desired temperature.
So that, like a lot of older homes, they have certain spots of the homes that are a little hotter, a little cooler. You're not getting the right balance of the temperature, whether it's winter or summer, it sounds like.
Right, and you mentioned balance, and that's a good point. Is
yes.
To balance out the flow of your home, is all the bedrooms have what we call jump ducts to balance out. So there's a jump duct between a bedroom and a living space or a hallway to balance out that pressure for your AC system, so it flows better throughout your home.
Well, I don't know what other people are thinking, but right now I'm thinking I need a new home, a brand new energy efficient home. We're talking with Kenneth Brown. He is the lead sales consultant with David Weekley Homes up there in Woodland Hills. And Kenneth, before we close out this segment, what else would you like people to know?
Well, just to come out to one of the Howard Hughes developments, see a David Weekley home. Like I said, that path of development is really coming north. We're just north of the Woodlands. I live down there, and it takes me about 16 minutes to get from here down to say the Woodlands Mall area. So come out to check out a new home, world-class amenities. We talked about the clubhouse and the lazy river. It really is a world-class development, and David Weekley is a world-class builder.
And if you see a guy show up with an inner tube wanting to find out about your homes, that will be me. Let's tell people how I'll be the only guy showing up with his own inner tube. Kenneth, let's tell people how they can reach out to you.
Yeah, please go to davidweekleyhomes.com. Click on Houston. That'll show all of our developments around Houston. If you'd like to reach me, my cell phone number is 832-655-4999.
There you go. Kenneth Brown right up there in Willis, Texas, 832-655-4999. 4999. Give them a call. Thank you, Kenneth, for being on the show.
Thank you, Bill.